information card outlines the safety features of the aircraft as well as our evacuation processes. Please take a moment to look it over. And in the event that Captain Peter decides to turn the Love Airlines Southwest Airlines into a cruise today, somewhere between here and Baltimore, we'll instruct you how to remove this life vest from beneath the seat. Folks, this is indeed a life vest. It is not a toilet seat cover. You place it over your head. You bring the black strap around your tiny little waist. You snap it in front and pull to tighten. To inflate the life vest after you exit the aircraft, you pull down on the red tab. And for those of you that have to do absolutely everything the most difficult way, well, you blow into that red tube located at the shoulder. The very best of luck to you with that. Then kick paddle over to the shore. This cabin crew will be behind you shortly. You'll recognize us. We'll be the ones carrying the liquor kit and the world-famous fresh peanut. Now, your cabin staff are passing through the cabin at this time to make sure that your shoes and socks and handbags match. I'm sorry, folks, but what I noticed during the boarding process this morning, an awful lot of us need a little fashion consultation. Folks, take it and cram it and shove it all the way underneath that seat directly in front of you. Now, ladies, that handbag and purse, it's not an exception to any federal law. It doesn't matter who the designer of that pocketbook is. And ladies, you can't be sitting on the floor being clutched by your ankles. We're going to be at 25,000 feet. I promise you nobody's going anywhere with your pocketbook. Now kick it, cram it, and shove it all the way underneath that seat. Now, folks, it's a non-smoking flight over to Baltimore today, but for those of you that have to enjoy a cigarette today, we have two entertainment lounges for you. One's out there on the left wing, the other one right across the hallway on the right wing. And if you think you're so talented to light it, you can certainly smoke it. The rest of us, well, we're going to enjoy two feature films today. Gone with the Wind and Bye Bye Birdie. Ladies and gentlemen, the message is just very, very clear and very, very simple. Don't be naughty in the potty. Leave the webcam alone in there. You end up on YouTube next week. Now, folks, it's $2,200 for tampering with the smoke detector in an aircraft lavatory. And folks, you know, if you had $2,200, you'd be on U.S. Airways in first class back over to Baltimore this morning. Now, the cabin staff and I, we wouldn't have shown up for work today if we had anticipated a decompression. But in the event of a decompression, 4 saffron yellow buttercup masks designed by Gucci and Martha Stewart, well, they're going to drop from that compartment overhead. And to start the flow of oxygen, you have to first stop screaming. You have to let go of the person next to you. You reach up, you grab that mask full, extending the plastic tubing, pull down, place it over your big nose and mouth, and continue wearing that mask until otherwise notified by one of your 3 fabulously dressed flight attendants. As the flight attendants that you'll see running around the cabin today absolutely naked, folks, they just simply cannot be trusted. Now, ladies, for those of you that are traveling with someone that's going to need your assistance today, ladies, you know exactly who I'm talking about. That very dear husband of yours. Ladies, you may want to take my advice. Sit back. Think about it for a bit. Diamond, diamond. For those of you traveling with your children, why? And for those of you that are traveling with 2 of your children, what in the world were you thinking today? But when the mask falls, put the mask on the bright one. That one will contribute to your retirement most successfully. Ladies and gentlemen, do us a favor this morning. Sit back,
go ahead, keep going.
Relax, enjoy our hospitality, or you can sit up and be tense. That choice is yours. The pleasure to serve you this morning, it is certainly ours. One final message for you. We love you, you love us. We're much faster than the bus. We hope you enjoy our hospitality. Marry one of us and you'd fly free. Now, folks, you've got over 2 hours to think about that wedding proposal, but you need to know one of us is a little higher maintenance than the other 2.